let's see if we can get some music going. What about this? What about this? All right. Okay. Yeah. So that's a bit loud, actually. Let me sort this out. I will fix it. And from the beginning, thank you very much. Nice. All right, so looking at some charts, yeah. So I was watching Market Open, and not on this pair. Let me find it. Let's see. Yeah, oh yeah. Back one more time. Yeah, so I was watching on the CAD, right? Market opens, then we get this, right? And I guess this works on this time frame as well. I was watching on 3 minute actually. I'm gonna switch it back soon, but I'm just gonna show this. So I'm looking at the market like this. Oh, okay. So we are here. Here. It came down to something. I don't know what this is. Try again. We break here. So we got the power down, right? And yeah, we try again. Who cares? We have the power down from here. So I'm looking, and we start up here. This formation. Is this even like a hammer? I don't know. Some kind of Harami variant of formation. One sec. And yeah, eventually we get these bars going down, and I put on this. Here's the signal, like to go short here, right? And target recent lows. The thing is with this idea is like, if I tell you, right? I mean, it looks nice on this 3 minute chart at the open, but on my platform, since it's ECN, my spread was like, yeah, okay, I can enter a position here. I get this price, which means my stop would have to be like somewhere up here. So it probably looked like something like this. So I didn't enter that. Yeah, that was what I saw, and I'm just gonna remove this. This as well, and have a look. Okay, at least we got to remove these things. Nice. And I think it was the yen as well I was looking at. No, it was here, right? Yeah, it was. Like similar fashion, right? We're going flat, whatever, and somewhere here's the open, this thin line. In fact, let's make this a bit canvas, I think, right? Let's find it. That's interesting. Session breaks, right? Should be different. Oh, anyway, so we open here, and with this, right, I was thinking, okay, we are here, we get up to this level here, these or rejection. So pretty much we had a box, right? And the box is valid. And yeah, so we open and I see this rejecting force candle formation, and I see like spinning top and pins, and I'm like, okay, this wants to go up. So this trade idea. Similar story though on the account. The spread is way too much, and I of course I haven't put this on, but I'll draw it. Just keep me looking at what happened. Yeah. So yeah, this is the low, the stop, and next low is here, and we got some for the spread. Now, the spread was also down here, but who cares? Normally we are like something like this would be fine. So 1.6 looks nice. Create another higher one. At this point I'm not awake anymore. I draw this next one in this morning. Let me remove the gap indicators and this to make it, yeah. So this level created higher, which means this has had or even more power. All of this happening in here has some merit, but I'm not talking about that right now. And yeah, so eventually get back to the power level, rejection, same story, engulfing here, small, but look at the time, it's normal, right? And yeah, so the idea is long at the engulfing, might not be precise, from maybe here, and the high is this, and the stop is, yeah, whatever, because I'm just drawing this afterhand, right? This is the level, 1, 2, and some for the spread. Something like this. And after I nothing much really happened here. And so yeah, later on, I was watching the EU as well. And you might think, okay, what's this? Right. Let me just move these lines, we don't need them. So, right, okay. I was watching EU, woke up, no coffee yet, but I got it now. Oh yeah, right. So let's see. Yeah, so anyway, I'm watching the EU, right? And I see this, okay, and I was thinking, okay, again with this indicator, I removed the chalk line, but it was here. Let me put it back on so I can illustrate. It has to calculate. Oh yeah, so the chalk is here, which I would say in this case this one is correct, but recently, like I said, I found them to be displaying the way I don't like it to be displayed, so I've decided let's remove the chalk part. I mean, like this green line might have some merit, but it's nothing that I use, so I might as well remove it. So anyway, so I was watching it like this, right? It looked like what was I? Yeah, I was looking at this, right? I was looking at this thinking, okay, so what happened here? Came up, we had power here, broken, power down, this is now strong, down, break, retrace with this power formation down, this is now strong, we go down even lower, this is the level, and we retrace again, so we have 1, 2, and so something would happen here, and look, This purple is a gap indicator. I can see the gap on my screen regardless, but yeah. We ate this already. This is open. And here, so we're here, right? Come back. This doesn't have much value, but there's some reaction to it again. And this happens, right? So another break. Eventually, one more bar, it will draw a line here. And we have the power here, reaction here, but this again, not useful in this way. So this is what I saw in the morning, right? Let's remove the pause because it's somewhat broken. Alright, and then I was thinking, okay, we had power here, came down, this is the same level for now. So this is an internal swing. If this is power, which is outlined by purple, yeah, okay, could be internal with power, could be somewhat useful, is what I was thinking. I went to make some coffee. I was thinking about something else, and we get back up here. There you go, right? Not this one. This is what I would like to do in that case. And something like there's a stop, this, some for the whatever spread, who knows, yeah. And eventually the reaction is this, right? Right. That was my idea as well. Yeah, I don't trade at this hour too much or at all, to be honest, because the volume isn't there and I want the spread to be proper. And I think actually the spread has returned. Let me check the EU. Starts at, for me, I get some nice volume at, I'll say like in an hour or so, 9:30, maybe 10. Yeah, starts getting some volume. Of course, New York session volume comes, and it will be fine. But yeah, so like somewhere here and weird. I have to look at all my devices to see if something is holding it. Yeah, so now what we have is, I went back to the book, right? And it says, for me, I'm looking at the movements, right? The power, and the first, if it's gonna be proper, it's gonna be clean. It has to be switch, like this. We have to switch. I'm just gonna draw it because I think it's too small. So, right. Yeah, it's too, text is too much. So switch, right? We need to switch, and then we need, it switches and breaks, right? Retrace with a signal at the level, which didn't really happen here. And it goes down again, another break, comes back, and this is internal because we can't use it, right? Yeah. From down to here, this has power now. Let me just draw. I don't understand. I removed the lines on the quick show lines. I don't understand how to get them back. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, anyway, so this is strong at this point, right? When we close below here, the yellow, now this is strong. That means when this comes back up to this level, which it doesn't, or well, it does by this bar. So, but this black close, there should be, with my system, should be a trade short here, and it should then look like this. This is the high, this next one, some spread, something like this. Yeah. And now it looks like, yeah, so this created a lower level, there's even more power here. So now this is in the strike zone, right? Because we have the black, the line, the white one is actually too big, so we're gonna have to use this as our level, this box. So we go here, but we touched it, so something might happen here and we might go down. No gap, still gap. If this closes like this, we defeat this power, and probably might be that we go defeat this, we go high, so probably go up to here, and then we come back for test, we go higher. Who knows, right? Who knows? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I've been looking more like at this. And I was thinking like about this indicator I found, right? Never mind the level which I can't remove. You see, it comes back. Can't even. I don't know what's going on. All right. So this kind of indicator is somewhat useful because it draws boxes for me. I mean, they are already there, so that it's faster than me. I can see the levels regardless, but it saves me some time. Also, like, it's I'm not sure about the yellow boxes. They're supposed to be breakers. Well, I don't know if I agree with that, but yeah. And this indicator outlines some gaps: blue up, purple down, and green is supposed to be OB up, and red is supposed to be OB down. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Then I found this thing, and this is another indicator I found. I was looking at. Let me do this. So this displays some gaps as well. So there's a gap here. Yeah. And what use does it have? Well, you see, we didn't close above this, so this should have power, which is correct, right? We went down, alright? So we should have power here. All signs of we should have power here. We need to close above it to defeat this, right? Or we could get here like a retrace signal to go short once more. Who knows, right? I don't need this anymore. So yeah, I was looking at another indicator simply for the reason that, well, the first one, well, it works, but it doesn't really show price in the way I would like to see it. Bit strange, you know. Yeah, so we are still on 3 minutes. Let's go and check this. Let's see what the spread is like. I would say it's not really there. No, it's too crazy still. So it would be, yeah. Yeah, looks like we're going to close above. Yeah, and we defeat that level. I mean, we did clean it a few times, right? The pins. So I wouldn't be too surprised about that. Next one is here. And well, the interesting thing about this indicator is, I think you can see this, yeah? Yeah. So this thing can actually display 1 hour, 15. I can remove these and we only see the current ones, which are these. And when this candle closes here, 30 seconds, if I understand it correctly, this box will not be displayed anymore, which is interesting. And this should be strong once again, and I think, yeah, and that would mean we switch up and this is strong, that's a problem, and we would have to go down and pick this up. Anyway, so yeah, this is pretty much, looks like it won't be useful, but we'll see soon. I'm checking the spread on my thing. Never mind this. Right, now have a look. Come on. Yeah, and it removed. Yeah, you see? It was removed, we closed above, and there's a gap here, and there's a gap here on this time frame. Somewhat useful, right? The theory is, well, as far as I understand it, unfilled orders could be filled here because people didn't have a chance to get the fill. We went up too fast, meaning if we see the box is drawn, there should be power here still to go up. And in some context, that would be useful. So, yeah, well. So currently we defeated the level, we closed above, this was the low which came from here. We closed above it, in my opinion. Whatever happens here is not interesting, we need to push a few more bars out. Yeah, that means that this also is not useful at this time, because rejecting towards this level would mean that I was looking for shorts, which I would not be anymore. So this might be useful later on or for something else. Not right now. And this is a short formation. Things looks like it's forming here. Anyway, so let's put the more indications on. Like so, if I remove the current time frame once, let's put on the 15 once. 15 minutes, there's some gap here. The same theory then, I guess. So you could be let's go on a 1 minute. Let's say we are wanting to combine like the power from another time frame. We didn't close above this, right? So let's say we know that we have power down here, which we do know actually at, well, not at this point, but at this point we know we have power down. I'm guessing that if we retrace back into the area and look, 0.5, we're above it. This is probably a good idea for a short here, right? And meaning that this needs to be filled, and I would assume that in the same way, when M15 is closed above here, this is removed. Let's have a see. Let's have a check. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, it looks weird today. Yeah, so we didn't get a fill above it. That's why. Yeah. Of course. Right. So it's still in play, pretty much. That's what it's telling us, right? So. Yeah, right. We're down here. We go up, we show some bearish action, we retrace back into the area. That should be useful. This is 15, this is 1 minute now, and this box is on the 15 level. So pretty much with some bear action, it could be some kind of resistance to down, which is looks like is what pretty much happened. Right. Okay. Let's remove this. I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna remove it. I'm not using it, right? I mean, like this indicator, I find it somewhat useful, so I like to have it on this setting right now because I like this one. 5 minutes is something I like. Yeah. All right. Now we're here. So break down, down, retrace, break down, and yeah. As I said, this is no longer interesting. In 30 seconds, this will probably close like this, which is an indication of down. This is an indication of stop. But who cares for that now? I don't care. Right. Let's have a look. I was looking at. Yeah. Put them here. You see the purple displaying there. this one is not displaying. I don't know why. No purple here. Perhaps a boss needs to be created by the system. But then again, if that was true, why is there no here? Why is there none here? Very strange. Like sometimes it does draw them, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. Look at this one. There's an hour here. An hour effigy. Nice. Cool. Cool. Right. What else do we have? We close down, yeah. So we're looking for retrace. An hour effigy with a stop. No, it's too low though. Right. Rejecting of this. I mean, it's too low. We need something up here. In fact, I might just actually I want it. I will accept this level. I want this. Actually, yeah. Remove this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what else do we have. Right. Look, double tops. And that's also something else I was looking at recently, like, yeah. Or actually, wait, you know what? 1 second, I need to get more of this silly black water, which appears to be doing nothing. Let's get it. Let's see. It's gonna make the coffee a bit better. Alright. Actually I mix the creatine in the coffee. Gives it like that nice sand texture feeling. So no taste, but it just feels like drinking sand pretty much. So if you're into that, I mean, go ahead with the creatine in the coffee. It's a joke, by the way, if you don't get it, but you know. Right. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I've been enjoying Trading View recently, but like this indicates the notifications. I mean, I'm not sure what's up with them, and I've been having some issues for a few weeks actually with them. And the way they stick to the charts, I don't really know how to sort it out. Or guess I'll fix it somehow. Alright. This. And like last week I was looking at some charts, and I was thinking, yeah, I see the waves, I see the patterns, but all of the trades that were placed were like, it was a good, or well, they were there, but it was backwards. Everything was placed backwards, and I'm thinking, okay, that's weird. Why is everything backwards? Is something broken? Well, and then I went for like 2 sessions of the back testing. What's it called? The bar replay, right? I went for the bar replay. Let me do this. Yeah. Went for 2 sessions of the bar replay, which made me realize that no, it's just some silly ideas in my head, and yeah, completely destroyed it with the bar replay. Also, the bar replay function, while good, it's nice and all, but it does not respect either target or stop. It uses the bar close levels for everything, right? I mean, I tried it yesterday. I tried it exactly specifically to see if there was something wrong with it, and so I put it on a position, and it goes into profit. and I moved the stop, right, and I pushed the stop like into a few pips into profit or whatever. Like I mean, something that any platform should respect. It should work, right? It should provide some profit, whatever. Price goes back, touches the take profit, and it closes in loss. And I thought, maybe this is some kind of joke about slippage or whatever. And then I look at the time frame. It was like on a 1 hour, and no, that's not it. And I tried a few more times, and I realized, the levels used are actually the close of the bars, which makes it somewhat uneven, and it makes it somewhat odd. So actually, just drawing out the idea of trades on the charts, I find is a more precise way of seeing if my ideas are correct or not. So like this, right? Bar close, people understand what it is, right? But putting on, like, if I'm like, okay, I project, let's say, this is rejection for whatever reason, I want to go short here, right? So if I, instead of bar replay to see if I know what I'm doing, I could be like, okay, I want to do this way, and I can see like, okay, this is not proven yet, so I think this is the low to use, right? With this drawn on the chart, I know, okay, one risk, 2.63 reward down here. That was what would have happened if I could have put this trade on my platform, right? Instead of testing it with bar replay. I mean, it's somewhat skewed, and it's so much skewed in my opinion that sometimes it displays a result that's not all too interesting actually. I'm just gonna get some more food here. So and I was also considering adding RSI to the chart, and people will probably go and say like, but what are you gonna do with those slow indicators? Yeah, I know, right? They're slow and they're backwards. But the only thing I would use that for, and the only thing I really like currently to use the RSI for, is, for example, proper double tops or bottoms. Because I don't need an RSI to see a double top or double bottom, right? But it's so useful when I see that the power really is not there in the same way. And if the price action or the price formations are trying to perhaps display some kind of a reversal, I could use the RSI as some sort of confirm for that. And then that was pretty much the idea I was going to use it for. Because one thing that actually I find, and I can show some examples, that the RSI is nice for, is actually displaying the difference in power of those peaks. And you know how it goes, right? Sometimes the reverse works, and sometimes it doesn't. And some people don't like to trade the reverse. I don't really like to trade the reverse, but I find it interesting to see if things actually, if there is more R to take out of the market, right? Because I'll find let's say hypothetically, if I would have the time to sit and look at the chart all day like a robot, which I am not a robot, unfortunately. But if I had the time to sit and look at the chart all day like a robot, the majors on like a 1 minute or like something like a 5 minute, something there in between, on any given day, in average, it could probably provide 2 or 3 R per chart, probably, and that is absolutely hysterical, right? But those are my numbers, and who cares, right? So that's where we are. And it happens that we go a few days where things don't play out, and you know, that's the nature of things. Right. Let's see. I will see if I can display some ideas with the RSI doubles. Yeah. Okay. So here we have. Well, we have the. That doesn't matter anymore. Nice reverse here with the gap and the confirm. Yeah. Actually, very nice. Anyway, yeah. Actually, this can be. I'm just gonna restart one thing on this other machine. Right. Okay. So, if I was looking for reverse here, these two are double. No, let's find another chart. Actually, I don't want to mess this one up. Pound? No. Let's actually find something completely different. This is what I usually do when I just want to draw some lines. I just go like, okay, GBP USD, right? Normally all my charts are. I also always use the Oanda one for the playing around and drawing some boxes. I just go to FXEM. And yeah, cool. Let's find a double to see some nice top reversals. This is not. Find something obvious that we can just. So here is one, right? No, it's not. Here is one. Yeah, cool. Didn't really work too well, but who cares? Let's add. Right. Oh, we have it already. This thing. So the idea would be, yeah, it can be big. That well, we come down, some low, whatever. We go back up, and we get another low. This is the close. This is the low. Now you see that this is nothing. This is too small. It's this and this. Now compare down here. This is the power. This is the lack of power. Which is what I mean, right? We should have power going up, which would mean that, right, in theory, my idea, this black outlined by yellow right now would be where to put the long, right? And we would target the highs. And this one didn't work out, but whatever, right? We can have a look at another example. Let's change to perhaps 15. Come on. No. 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 Oh, these, right? These. But the power difference isn't there, you see? It's actually stronger and it defeats it by some little bit, right? Here, it's lower at the same level. It's actually, it's kind of weak, but this was actually what I was wanting to show anyway. Alright, so we have this and we have this. Here is the power, or, well, okay. Right. It's like a range here. Right, so my idea again, these are two highs, these are at the same level, I claim, yeah. And the difference here down here is that, well, this is the peak power, that's the peak power. I'll draw it out. As you see, where R slanted a slope, it was created like to the downside, which would mean that, I mean, if you can't read these two, this is way weaker, which would then mean that we would go down. In this case, it's a nice, actually we have the power down, we project here, we still, this is actually proper short signal, right? It's also internal double highs, confirming the power down. And I would probably do something like this if I was trading this. Here, that's the high, next spread, and where the low is something like this, yeah? Probably. I don't need all the fancy lines to see this, I don't need the RSI to see it. I mean, it's here. Right. I spoke about it a few times, like how I would like to outline these levels, but in my opinion, this is the high. The black candle is the high. Oh. Proper tools, yeah, I know. Right, now you see. This is the level, and it's a black candle is the highest one, and it contains the white. I'm happy with that. That means the low is here. This is the low. Moving these. This is Harami force, stopping force, so it's not useful for entering a trade. You can learn more about the ideas about the Harami from Mr. Nison, of course, where I picked up many ideas from. Almost, man, I would say probably 10 years ago now. It's quite scary. Man, I was watching those videos, man, so long ago. Interesting. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, there is some kind of pin here. Black one is a pin, engulfing here as well. Double short signals here. Anyway, so there's the entry signal, right? That's the level. This is extended off the level. We touch it, and we aim for the low, right? And when I see this blue gap down, it's just a bonus. This makes me feel more happy, because it would display that, well, we actually have power down. This is somewhat, yeah. I would probably also do something like this here, right? See this low here? I would probably have an indication here, so that when price reaches this point, I would push this to here. Which is because I don't really want to lose on the position. Yeah, I found that to be useful, not needed, but useful for mental. Yeah, and yeah, probably also like this position. If the risk was 1,000, probably like take off like $10 or something, whatever position size that is, but. Like when this indicates, okay, we reached this level, okay, whatever, $10 buy to equalize this a bit and stop at 0, which means, yeah, it's probably okay. Okay, a lot of drawings, let's remove them. Here, goodbye, yeah. Can we get this down again? Oh, that's not what I want to do. RSI, go back. Yeah, so that's the idea. What else do we have? I can show something. Actually, yeah. Let me just have a look at. No, actually, there's nothing now. check something. Oh yeah, the EU is rejecting of the highs, but I wasn't looking for shorts anymore. Yeah, it's all breaking. Yen is breaking. It doesn't hold the power. Yeah, I was looking for actually intro long for the yen, but no. Lows on Kiwi. Do we want that? No, it has switched. We don't want it. Same story with the cable. No, it switched. Okay, never mind. And US 30 for later session trading. We'll see about that. It's ready, and it looks like. Okay, up, down, power is up, looking for up. We already went up there. Actually, what about this? Can we do this? What about this, yeah? Here we create this rejection. A nice engulfing. We're still here, right? So they mean I should go up, right? So here's something I've been thinking about recently. Like, see this here, this intra swing, which doesn't really have much value, right? This is the high, this is the low. This action doesn't really have much value, but the intra swing with this kind of close below it, there's a gap formation here. So the gap added on top of the intra swing should have somewhat of a value, and so that's what actually happens with the intra moves here. And if we go on a line chart, you'll see it. See, down, pick it up, go back to here. Question is, will we break this? Who knows? This market's not in play now, though. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to the cable now. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna enter off like a 1 pip, or am I? Who knows? Right. Am I actually doing that? Maybe. I don't know. Let's have a look if I can do it. Let's have a look. 1 second. What does it say? It says... Okay. Alright. Let's try it. Alright. Whatever. Okay, let's have a look now at this thing. Okay, so bar replay, like I said, yeah. Okay, so just to make it very simple, let's go to this bar. Now I am going to do this just to prove a point. Okay, here we go down and we come up here. I'm gonna push the bar to this place. I'm gonna enter short. I'm gonna lock it in with very close, and I'm gonna get tagged out here for a loss. All right. And it's like something I don't really enjoy about the bar replay function, but I'm just gonna test this, right? Just for this is the bar. All right, here. Okay. All right. Let's see now. One, this one, Next one. This one, right? Short. Who cares? Yeah. We go. Right. I don't know how clear I need to be, but that's a stop, right? In my opinion, it should hold. And let's see. So now we go up. See? For a loss. I really don't appreciate that. And again, like, is that the slippage at this hour? On this pair? There's no way. And don't really know where the limit is, but bit strange. Yeah. Alright, I realize I've been rambling on for a bit, but I think I'm just gonna go exit this thing. Yeah. It's time to do some other things. I'm gonna send some emails and wait for the volume to come back in the market and see what's up today. Alright, I'll see you guys around. Post your questions.